Hello, callers. Welcome back to Viva Barca and welcome to another interesting episode where we are going to be discussing on some interesting updates, starting with Jules Kounde, who have been making a lot of headlines lately. It has been reported that Arsenal, Chelsea, Man City, and Man United are among possible options for the Barca defender if he opts to leave the club. We are going to be discussing on that as we progress. Then, secondly, in this episode, talking about Pablo Torre, as it has been reported that the Barca youngster's summer departure on loan is now more than certain. So guys, as we get right into the story in much detail, please do ensure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't. If you're just coming across the channel for the very first time, you are highly welcome. Consider liking the video and please watch it right up to the very end. Despite manager Xavi Hernandez reassuring that there is no cause of worry with regard to Jules Kounde and his future at Barcelona, reports of a possible summer exit refused to go away. On Tuesday, news broke out claiming that the 24-year-old centre-back had grown unhappy over being used as right-back, even though he was promised a role at centre-back in the summer. As such, Kounde was understood to be open to leaving the club. Not long after, Barcelona director Matteo Alemany also gave an update on the issue, stating that it was an internal issue and will be dealt with internally, which only raised question marks about Kounde's future, despite reports suggesting that he was not looking to leave. However, more often than not, there is no smoke without fire, and that may very well be the case with Kounde as well. Now, Barca-based journalist Gerard Romero reports that Kounde is attracting interest, very strong interest from several Premier League clubs. Building on those claims, Sports Ivan San Antonio reports that English heavyweights such as Arsenal, Chelsea, Manchester City, and Manchester United are all among possible options for Kounde if his exit does end up materializing in the summer. 24-year-old Kounde was heavily linked with a move to Chelsea last summer, and the Blues were even willing to offer as much as €65 million for him. However, Xavi convinced the defender to choose Barcelona instead of Sevilla, had to settle for a lesser fee. But with his future now becoming a topic of hot debate, Chelsea are understood to be lining up a move again, especially with Thiago Silva in the final phase of his career. As for Manchester City, they too held an interest in Kounde while he was at Sevilla and are on the market for defensive reinforcements this summer. A chance to play for Pep Guardiola's side is certain to appeal to the Frenchman. Meanwhile, Manchester United have Rafael Varane and Lisandro Martinez as their primary centre-backs, but with question marks lingering over Harry Maguire's future, a new player could be brought in and Kounde is seen as a good fit due to the stability to play out from the back. Finally, Arsenal would also be an option for the 24-year-old Frenchman as they are looking to reinforce the defense after injuries to William Saliba and Takehiro Tomiyasu derailed their Premier League title challenge. Apart from the English clubs, reports are also saying that PSG would also be a possible avenue for Kounde if he does opt to leave Barcelona in the summer, and much will depend on the offers that arrive for him. Given that a large chunk of his transfer fee is yet to be amortized, Barcelona will only consider offers around and in excess of €80 million. I just pray that nothing should happen to Kounde because I think this guy is a player that we should keep for a long time. Because selling Kounde, or if something happens and Kounde leaves this club, it's going to be a big mistake in our defense. And I don't think Barca should ever make that mistake of selling Kounde. Of course, the report came out yesterday that he was not happy, and in fact, there have been a lot of contradicting reports in Spain. Some saying that he wants to leave, some others saying that no, he's not open to leave, but he wants Xavi to play him in his natural position, which is the centre back position. So there's a little of contradiction in those reports, but of course, Gerard Romero saying that there are top clubs that are showing interest in Kounde. There's no doubt about that, especially in Premier League. A lot of Premier League clubs, Man City, Man United, Chelsea, and Arsenal, are showing strong interest in Kounde. So Barca should be very careful. Normally, Kounde is that kind of a player that, as we all know, he won't lack a destination. He won't lack a new club if he wants to leave. He knows very well. He knows very well. So I think Xavi should better just understand that Kounde really wants to play his natural position. But we all know the problem is Xavi knows Andres Christensen, and of course, talking about Ronald Abaco are already the starters in that position. So there's going to be a lot of problems. If you bench one of those top players, it might be a problem. And I think that is Javi's own fear. But I don't see it as any problem. We need squad depth. We need squad depth. We need, like, Javi can do a lot of rotation. This match Kounde starts, the other match Christensen starts. All of them are still good centre backs, which will help our team. That's how it is. It's a matter of man managing. If Javi can do that, then I think this team is going to be better next season. Then on to the final story of discussion. After a frustrating wait for almost an entire season, Barca youngster Pablo Torre made his first ever start in a La Liga match last night against Real Valladolid at the Estadio José Zorrilla. Signed from Racing Santander in the summer, the 20-year-old midfield prospect has been tipped for a bright future at Barca. However, game time has been very, very hard to come by for him under Javi Hernandez due to the competition in the center of the park. But whenever he has been given an opportunity, I think Torre has made the most of it, which was the case yesterday night as well. Indeed, the Spanish player impressed during his time on the pitch, despite Barca succumbing to a 3-1 defeat. But according to Ferran Correas of Sport, even though Torre made a positive impression on the field last night, the youngster's departure in the summer on loan is more than certain. Barcelona are looking to send the 20-year-old out on loan to fellow La Liga clubs so that he can play regularly and accrue valuable experience that would allow him to stake a claim for a berth in Javi's plans in the future for the club. There have been reports that Barca's technical staff have been unhappy with some of Torre's behavior off the pitch, which might have played a key role or a part in him receiving such limited game time. In all, Torre has played 12 times for Barca this season, scoring and assisting 1 goal apiece. Given the club's intention to loan him out, there does not seem to be a shortage of suitors either, with Villarreal being tipped as one of the interested parties, while Sociedad are also keen. It remains to be seen where he ends up. But as things stand, Pablo Torre seems certain to leave Barca on loan next season. So guys, with that, we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time, bye bye.